Hey yo, what is good YouTube? It's your boy Mason. We're back for another haircut tutorial. So today we're going to be doing a low drop fade wavelength, and we're going to be doing a beard lineup. So right now I'm setting in my first guideline with my Babyliss FX, the Hawk Red Edition. And I'm setting my guideline at an angle, but it's going a little bit below the ear. And yeah, as you can see where I'm setting my guideline, I'm really just trying to keep it low to the point where it's underneath the occipital bone, where even when I do my lever open guideline, it's still underneath the occipital bone. So I know I'm setting my guideline with my clipper hitting the skin and not actually going up to the line, but I'm actually putting in a line. I'm doing that because I really want to make sure that I keep, especially on a low fade, I want everything to be uniform. Because on a low fade, it's really important that you do that. With a high fade, you really don't need to do that. But with a low fade, I think it's more important because the fade is not going to be as stretched. Even though I will make this fade pretty stretched, but still, it's good to see your guidelines so you don't bring the fade up too high to the point where it'll be a mid fade. That's what I don't want to do. So right now I'm setting my guideline. I just try to make sure everything was even. Now I'm coming in with my lever fully open, and I'm using my Andis Masters, and I'm going up a complete inch. I actually might be going more than an inch, but yeah, I like to go a complete inch. I like to go up and flick out. I like to do my first two steps before I take any hair down, because it's automatically going to be shorter than what the hair is on the top. So might as well knock out, two birds, one stone before I go ahead and start cutting other stuff. Especially in the back of the head, you want to make sure that you're going up, I would say, the highest, because it's the most dense in the back of the head. A lot of people don't leave lines on the side of the head, like in terms of fade lines and lines of demarcation, but a lot of people do leave lines in the back of the head. So right now I'm going in with my number one guard fully open. And I'm just going with the grain, and I'm just trying to make sure that he has a cowlick in the front of his hair, so I'm gonna make sure I don't hit that cowlick. That's why I'm not going over the hair completely all even. You know what I'm saying? And he's not somebody that brushes his hair every day, all day, so his hair is not gonna really lay down to the point where it's like, you know what I'm saying, like 360 Jeezy type stuff. So yeah, as I take down the hair, I'm being careful because I know he has a cowlick in the front of his hair. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't hit that. And when I come to the sides of the hair, like anything that's not on the top, I like to close the lever halfway because I'm going to be fading it anyway. So I like to take it lower on the sides. And the top of the head is the actual length, but on the sides it's kind of like prepping and debulking. Yeah, so as I'm doing this, you can see how careful I'm being around the front line up. And now, just dust off your climb, man, when he have a lot of hair on the head, stuff like that. And yeah, I'm gonna show y'all how you can really attack. Well, actually, my bad, I had the lever halfway closed. I'm sorry. So it's really a 1.5. Look how careful. You see I'm going I'm following the grain of the hair. Just because he has waves and just because he brushes his hair straight don't mean that his hair is laying down straight. So I'm trying to come in a certain angle that's going to respect the grain of his hair. I'm sorry the camera went blurry, but I'm trying to respect the grain of his hair without cutting a nick or cutting the hair the wrong way so it looked like I gapped him or I nicked him. And a lot of barbers, you can lose clients because you don't know how to respond well to a cowlick. And I figured out that the key to cutting cowlicks is literally going the same way that the hair is going. Just go the same way the hair is going. Like, look at the root of the hair, and if you see the hair standing up the other way, you want to cut it that way. And especially when you're cutting down wavers and then front line up, be careful and always look for that. That's just something I learned. And you know what I'm saying, I'm not no expert at what I do, but I've been cutting for like 4 years now, so I kind of have an idea. You want to make sure, especially with cowlicks, like, it's still a lot of advanced older barbers that still will mess up on that. And you just got to take your time, man. Just look at it. Sometimes you run into it, especially when you're doing big transformations. You don't see it a lot, but make sure you look out for that. If there's anything else you look out for, make sure you look out for that. because you don't want to, look, you don't want to lose a client off of a cowlick. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. My bad. I probably should have cut this out the video. This video is 22 minutes long, by the way, so it took me about 47 or 50 minutes to do this haircut. But right now I'm coming in my lever fully open with my number one guard. Like as I said, I took the sides of the head with the number one closed, and I just went down on the sides of the head. And so right now when I come in with my number one fully open, it's already going to blend into the top hair. And when you use your corners and you're doing guidelines and stuff like that, it helps with blending into the top of the head. And when I say use your corners, I don't mean literally going ahead with your corner only. You can do that, but don't take it too literal when I say use your corners. It's really just using your wrists more so than your corners. You know what I'm saying? Like understanding how the clipper moves and understanding. Well, let me say this: when people say use your corners, what they're really saying is go with the shape of the head. You know what I'm saying? The head is not flat, so there's no way in the world that the blade can lay flat on every angle and daggone bending the head, stuff like that. So just go with it. All right, y'all just seen me do my number one guard fully closed. Now I'm coming in with my number 0 guard fully open. And no, I did not make my number 0 guard like this on purpose, because my dude I cut next to, my man Rich, he gave it to me because I needed a number 0 guard, and this is the old one with the good teeth. So I'm trying to not drop it anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to break it any more than what I got it as. So yeah. And the key for fading, man, is especially the way I fade. Don't be scared. Trust the process. That's literally the key to fading. Trust the process. It's all gonna work out. Don't do anything reckless, okay? Because you're gonna make yourself have to work more. Like a lot of times when people do the fade process, they want the fade to be done on step 2. Well, really the fade is gonna be done on step 7. Okay, so take your time. Your fade is not going to be perfected on the first pass, and your fade is not going to be done when all you did was debulk. Okay, so take your time, man. Trust the process. Don't rush it. If you rush it, you're going to have a rush fade, and you're going to be taking an hour, 2 hours on a haircut, an hour 30 minutes, 2 hours on a haircut, and you don't want to do that, especially when you're only fading. It makes sense to do that when you're detailing, but when you're only fading, don't do that. Alright, so right now I'm coming in with my 0 open and my 0 close. I'm really just picking at that bottom line, and this is where you use a lot of like feathering techniques, and you're not really pushing up on the hair because you just want to take that line out. You don't want to add a line. Let me say that again. You don't want to add a line, so don't add a line. Okay, don't make your job harder. So right now, I'm attacking the bottom line. I'm attacking the bottom line with my lever fully closed, and then I'm gonna go halfway, and then I'm gonna go fully open. I find that this is easier because you can, when you attack your first guideline, which is your lever fully open, which is your number 1. When you attack that first guideline, I find it way easier, especially if you faded out all the guidelines and that's your last guideline to fade out. I find it easier to fade that guideline up. So instead of going from a lever fully open to halfway to fully closed, I find it way easier to go fully closed, then come up a little bit and literally notch it till you get it. So go from closed about 2/4 from, you know what I'm saying, just go for like 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4 till you get back to your 1. Okay, just take your time on the fade. Look, you can see as I'm doing them right now. I just like that technique when I have my guideline like that. But if I take out my guideline first, I like to work my way down. That's just a tip, because as you work your way up, you can low key detail it. So right now I'm still attacking that line. I'm just going with every crest. What do they call it? Like when your head shape, every bend in the head. I don't think it's called bend. Y'all can tell me in the comments, man. But every bend in the head, I'm just trying to be careful and attack it correctly, because I don't want to hit the same area like I hit another area. Okay, so when you're cutting hair, look, one thing you want to do in life is always be smooth. Always be smooth. Always try to learn how to finesse and learn how to finesse the fade, okay? Just learn how to finesse the fade. As you can see, my clipper is not flush to his scalp. My clipper is kind of, especially when I reach the back of the head, I like to hold my clipper at an angle to where the teeth is kind of not digging in the skin, but it's almost at that point. I do that because I really want everything to look smooth. And I don't want it to look like I'm pushing at the line. I want it to look like I'm fading the line. Okay? Make your fades. Try to make your fades like you're not pushing at them, but you're fading it, okay? Yeah, so right now I'm just still debulking. I want to take off some bulk, man. I want the hair to look a little more laid. As I said, he's not a dude that he don't brush his hair like every day. You know what I'm saying? He might brush it every day, but it's not trained to lay down flat like some wavers will. So you gotta cut the hair to the point where it's laying down. Okay? And as you can see, this fade is looking clean, man. It's like little details that you see that I gotta get out. But other than that, man, the fade is clean. The fade is very clean. And I cannot stress this enough. Take time to make sure the back of the head is faded out correctly. You know what I'm saying? Try to do that. Try to do that. Something I'm still working on. All that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? We on this channel together. We're learning together. Okay, so right now I'm shaping them up. I'm starting in the middle of the head. And since I'm standing on his right side, I'm going to move to his right side, which is my left. And yeah, I'm using my Babyliss Gold FX. They are my hitters. They are my go-tos. I feel like these are the best cordless trimmers out right now. And I'm not going to take that back. I haven't used one that's sharper than this. And I had this pair for about a year and a half now. So, and he's still holding up. Still holding up like corded T outliners. So right now I'm attacking the line. I turn them directly in front of me so I can see the hairline and I know what I'm shaping up. One thing I noticed that I do a little that's not really good, I like to stand on one side and blindly shape it up. And I know a lot of people do that, especially if you don't have a chair that rotates and stuff like that. You may find yourself literally pushing back a corner because you're not looking at the hairline straight up. You know what I'm saying? And doing YouTube and turning the client directly to the mirror literally exposes me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I find myself being a barber that won't show the mirror a lot. And that's because I low-key be feeling like, I don't know, man. I low-key be feeling like if my clients, they're not gonna understand the process of a haircut. So they're gonna be like, dang, bro, you messing me up. But they don't understand the process of a haircut. So, you know what I'm saying? That's something I'm trying to work on. And doing YouTube literally exposes me because my camera is on my mirror. So what you're saying is what the mirror is saying. You know what I'm saying? It don't get no better than that. It doesn't. And yeah, so it exposes me a lot. It forces me to actually turn my client to the mirror and let them see everything I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like doing that. Cause I really don't like when the client forces themselves to look at the mirror where they can't turn their head. That's the thing I don't like. But yeah. So as you can see, I'm walking to his other side and I'm about to try to replicate exactly what I did on the other side to that side. And no shape up is straight. So we're putting a straight line on a round object, so you're not going to get it on your first try. So just keep trying at it and you'll get it. You know what I'm saying? Understand the shape of the person's head. Understand how their head, every head is not even. It's very rare that it's even on both sides. So look at it and make sure that you're trying to make it as even as you can. As barbers, we low-key be breaking the just science, man. Like, we low-key break science. We put a fake straight line on a round object. Yup, so I'm just shaping them up. And yeah, I like to take my time on the shape up, man. And I'm coming in with my Hawk. Shout out to my man Hawk. It's like, no, he don't even know me. But yeah, I like to use them just to shape up. I think they're pretty good. They do a good job to me. They're not my hitters. They actually just sit in my drawer. And if I feel like I want to use them, I use them. So yeah, let me say this too. I'm doing a giveaway. I'm doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. All you have to do to enter is literally like all my pictures on Instagram. My Instagram is going to be right here on the screen. MASOCUTZ. I have 215 pictures. Like 215 pictures. And that's it. And just comment when you're done, and I'll DM you and let you know that you're entered. Okay? And I don't have a date when I'm going to do the giveaway, but when I hit 1,000, that's when the giveaway is going to be done. Okay? So make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you like all my pictures. And if you think it's too much, it probably isn't. So, you know what I'm saying? Just do it. Just do it. It really doesn't take that long, bro. I literally go through my Instagram every day. It's not that much. It's just because it says 215. It seems like a lot, but you could do it. You got it. Okay? It's not that bad. So right now I'm coming in with the enhancements, and I'm using my business card. I'm not overspraying enhancements. I'm not overspraying them. I'm trying to evenly distribute them on both sides of the head because I don't want it to look too enhanced, but I definitely want it to be sharp. And it was sharp before the enhancements, and it's going to be sharp after the enhancements. And so right now, I'm just shaping them up. Man, I actually love my job, bro. It's like I go in there and create art every day. You know what I'm saying? That's what being a barber is, man. We literally making art. We're getting paid for it. But you can't mess up as being this artist. As a regular artist, you probably can mess up and somebody call it great work. But if we mess up, it's too many standards and we cannot afford that. But yeah, man, it's just fun. I never feel like I'm doing the same thing too much, even though people may get the same haircuts. I don't feel like I'm doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. So as you can see, I have to make some adjustments to the line. It's a little bit off, so I'm just making like slight adjustments that's going to recorrect it and make it look sharp and make it look even. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So yeah, as you can see, he's liking the haircut, man. He's definitely liking it. And I'm using my hitters. Man. I will not fold on the hitters. The hitters are the hitters for a reason. Yeah, so make sure y'all subscribe and like this video if you learned anything. If you're watching to this point, I know this is a long video, so make sure, you know what I'm saying, make sure you like the video, all that good stuff. If I taught you anything, if you learned anything, if you want to teach me anything, just leave a comment. Just do it in the right spirit, man. A lot of times people leave comments and don't do it in the right spirit. You know what I'm saying? They don't do it in the right spirit of actually trying to help somebody. They want to correct a lot of people and not help a lot of people, which isn't right. You gotta help people before you correct. You know what I'm saying? Look, bro. I'm out here posting videos, man. I be out here posting videos, and a lot of people will comment and be like, bro, you need to do this, you need to do that, and it's a lot of unwanted energy. And it's to the point of, bro, when I click on your channel, there's no haircut tutorials. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally exposing myself to try to teach somebody. And when you come at somebody that's trying to help somebody with a bad spirit or a bad attitude, it makes you feel bad because it's like, dang, I don't want to put out no more for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to help. So if you come at it with the right spirit, all that good stuff, and it's in a learning way, I have no problem with it. Hey, bro, people used to dog me on my YouTube. So I'm hitting them with a straight razor right now. I'm stressing the skin. Make sure you stress the skin. Just hold the razor and you'll know when you got that angle. But yeah, man, people used to go on me. I mean, I used to be bad, but still though, people on YouTube, man, I'm talking like old men used to go on my haircuts and be like, young man, this is the problem with barbers today, all this stuff, man. I done heard it all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't go through what Get Beam went through, but still, I know what he talking about, bro, because these people really be wilding on this app. But I love y'all, man. Y'all support me. But yeah, back in it, bro, I'm talking when I was in high school, posting cuts, all that. I used to get dogged out. But yeah, this is the cut. Look, y'all can see it for yourself, man. If you like to leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well. Tell me what I could have did differently so you can like it next time. And if you don't like it next time, something wrong with you, bro. Because I think this is a good haircut. You know what I'm saying? If you think it's a good haircut, leave a comment. Let me know. Yeah. Y'all stay safe out here during this pandemic. All that good stuff. Y'all have a good night, good day, good morning, good life, all that good stuff. And yeah, watch me go to work and I'm out. It's like, nah, I sound like 360 Jeezy, boy. But yeah, go enter the giveaway. I'm gonna say how you enter the giveaway one more time. Like all my pictures on Instagram, subscribe to me, and once you like all my pictures and comment that you're done on Instagram or YouTube, then you are entered. Okay, it's that simple. That's it. That's it. It don't get much easier than that. I'm gone, man. Peace.